This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake it.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
Sway in the morning. That song sounds like it was made yesterday.
Oh my God.
Life's a
Love
bitch.
that song.
Illmatic, Nas, AZ, Adam Richman. 48 minutes into the hour. Adam has a new book. Well, first of all, Man Finds Food premieres Wednesday, 9 p.m. on the Travel Channel. He got a new book. It's called Straight Up Tasty, Meals, Memories, and Mouthfuls from My Travels, which is being released May 12th, next month. And when you open a book, one of the things I like about your books is you make your average everyday person feel like they could become a chef just by reading the book.
Thank you, man.
And and this book does the same exact thing. Barbecue style brisket fried rice. Now I'm not a brisket eater because I don't eat red meat. But I figure I could substitute some poultry in there, right?
Absolutely. You could substitute poultry. You could substitute scallops. You can substitute even tofu or seitan. The thing is, really, I think that people have made cooking so precious to the degree that folks who just love food are scared to approach it. And I think that that's ridiculous. I mean, I'm not a chef. I've never claimed to be. I'm a pretty damn good cook. And I think that's what most of the world is.
Yeah.
And I think the moment that something is beautiful and as simple as making delicious food for yourself as someone you love becomes something that's exclusionary, we're all hopelessly screwed, you know? Yeah, right. So I really wanted this to be like everything. There are some recipes in there that are 3 ingredients long. People are like, is that a recipe? Yes. Because for what some people take for granted in terms of their knowledge base, other people don't know. And it wouldn't be right for me to just assume people had everything. So I've got everything in there from recipes to, people use cooking terms like poach, braise, temper. No one knows what the hell it means. So I did it, but I tried to make it fun. So I did it in little haiku poems. Okay. I put the entire history of chocolate in a rhyming poem in there.
Give me a verse. Give me a stanza.
All right. I actually loaded that stuff up on there on my phone for you. All right.
Just a quick
We sample great tastes from the time of our birth, though we have not learned how to talk yet. And one of the greatest on our whole planet Earth is undeniably chocolate. We love it as ice cream. We love it as cake. That we love it is not a mystery. But how many of us know where it came from? Who really knows chocolate's history? So let's go back in time with the aid of a rhyme and let's take a chocolatey trip to appreciate this amazing food great. Forget the cookie. Let's look at the chip.
I love it.
That's dope.
You need to do like an audiobook.
I actually had this idea. There's a really phenomenal restaurant in Brooklyn, New York called The Chocolate Room. And these people, most wonderful couple ever, and I want to actually record this, to make a videotape of it and cut in some historical pictures, because I get into Rudolph Lindt and Nestle and how they Conrad Van Houten, all these guys, how they made the flavors, but even go all the way back to Olmec, the Aztec, the Mochaya, and they were and I put in all authentic facts about how these things came to be, the thing that we get out of a vending machine or the thing that we spend, far too much for an artisanal bar.
Did you mention Willy Wonka at all? I think it's important that you mention.
I probably should. I probably should have, the Slugworth Sizzler and the Everlasting Gobstopper, but I didn't.
You should have, man. It's inaccurate.
That's for the second one.
You know what, Adam? Even though we've heard so many times that food is the way to a man's heart, I feel like it can be said for women. And since your book is mainly focused on dudes, I wanted to see for some scenarios.
Actually, quite the contrary. In fact, I even have a list in there of great places to go for dates
See,
all around the world.
This is what I was going to ask you, certain scenarios, if maybe you can give a dish that would work.
Let's do it.
So if a guy really wants to get in a woman's pants, what's the best dish?
I think truly you can't have a go-to dish because every woman is different. And that's not a cop-out answer. It's I think sushi is super beautiful, but if a woman doesn't like fish or doesn't like sushi, it's probably a really bad idea. I think, there are certain foods that lend themselves to being seductive. Mole, for example, it's a Oaxacan dish. It's chilies. It's chocolate. You can make enchiladas. You can stew vegetables in it. You can steep slow pulled chicken in it, whatever, slow simmered pulled chicken in it. I think that finger food is always a lot of fun because you feed each other and stuff like that. Well, you can feed each other. It's seriously, people always want to talk about French restaurants, and those are beautiful, but Ethiopian, for example, Ethiopian food, you tear off a bit of injera. And someone once said, come on, man, take her to an Ethiopian restaurant. If we're sitting on pillows and I'm feeding you with my fingers, that's got to count as foreplay in some degree.
Yeah. Or you could be doing something else with your fingers.
What about if Chris Brown was to ask you? Wow,
what?
Calloway. All right.
That'll get the job done. That'll fill her up
Oh, my word.
You know,
from a different
Touch the
hole.
pearls. Touch the pearls.
Clutch him.
Adam, what about if Chris Brown was like, yo, I'm trying to get Karrueche back. What's the dish I should make to warm her heart?
Oh, my word.
Oh, breakup dishes.
I would say like, whew, oh, this is tough. I just met this guy recently and he was such a nice guy to me. I want to like try to do right. I would probably say like a bunch of fun little appetizers, like a bunch of different flavors. I make these unbelievable pulled pork egg rolls, but also miso roasted vegetables might be kind of fun. They're colorful, or just like chicken marsala, some nice greens, good Oregon Pinot Noir. You'd be all right.
He should give her his organ, his penis.
You're so
Oregon,
immature.
the state from Oregon, Pinot Noir.
Mom, this is the one you're going to have to miss. You can fast forward this clip.
Adam's so nasty.
Straight up nasty. That's
All
the
right.
next book.
We came up with a quiz for you, Adam.
Okay.
All right, question number 1. This group had a single titled All You Can Eat and appeared in the movie Disorderlies.
Not only that, they were also in Crush Groove back in the day. Brrr, stick 'em! Ha, 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 stick 'em! That'd be the Fat Boys.
Hey, he got that.
Off to a good start. Number 2. This multi-talented artist was known as the Overweight Lover.
My girls, they love me because I'm the overweight lover, heavy D. I love you back.
Impressive. Question number 3. This Bronx rapper wasn't a player, but he crushed a lot.
Of course, that'd be the mighty Punisher himself. That'd be Big Pun.
You got that?
Correct.
This is easy.
Wow.
Number 4. This Albanian rapper once worked as a chef until breaking his leg in the kitchen. Yeah.
Would that be Action?
Shit.
Damn, he got him.
Yeah,
Would that be otherwise known as Bam Bam Baklava on Instagram? My boy Action Bronson.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, DB, can you hit him with a hard one?
Finish this line. Have you ever went over a friend's house to eat and the food just ain't no good?
No, I can't finish that one. I'm sorry to play myself, but I can't finish that one.
You finish it, DB.
Well, easy. I mean, the macaroni soggy, the peas are mush,
Hold up.
and the chicken.
Tastes like what?
What?
There it is. All right. That's a rapper's delight there, right
Yo,
there.
wow.
Yeah,
I
chicken
thought for
okay.
sure I was going to get like a chicken and beer question. Like, what?
Ludacris,
that
yeah,
would've
that's right.
I was expecting something like that, or Fine Malt Lyrics, or something like that, like by Goody.
Yeah.
Something like
Look
that.
at him go for extra credit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to make up. I'm treading water
Nah,
as
give him a
fast
round
as
of
I
applause.
can.
You
I'm
did
trying to-
great, Adam.
You know what? And chicken and beer, Luda got the chicken and beer restaurants that he's doing.
As I've heard, I think that it's so fascinating. We talked about this at the Super Bowl, just how many hip hop stars, not just action, but are really involved in cooking and love food and have profound culinary knowledge.
2 Chainz.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chainz, yeah, he's big on it.
no
Had a
idea.
quick question real quick before you.
I did. I was just going through your recipes really quickly, and your shrimp scampi bisque, which sounds like going to be one of my favorites. But I always get stuck with doing a bisque. Now for the shrimp, do you when you have the roux basically or the salt? When you add the shrimp, shell on or shell off?
Here's the thing. If you really want to amp up that flavor, you have to cook everything with the shell on. Clearly, you don't want to serve it with the shell, but a lot of the flavor for any given bisque or any given fish soup usually comes from the parts you don't want to eat. The bones, the skin, the shells and
Shell.
stuff like that. So like lobster bisque, you always want to get all that flavor down from the shell. Then you can take it out and you put it back in.
And so you take the shell off before it goes into the blender or the puree. So to
Absolutely.
speak.
So basically, you want to cook down, get that flavor out, really get that intense sort of shrimp broth.
Right.
Take it out. You could always deshell the shrimp then. And then, obviously, you can sort of thicken it up with the flour. And the nice thing is, this soup is actually based, and that's what I tried to do in every recipe. You can see I even put the fact that there's a restaurant in New Orleans called Bourne. It's actually named after the lake. Brilliant young chef named Brian Landry. And the thing is, he's the type of chef I really respect because he's got profound skill. He lived in Spain, knows food inside, outside, upside down, and yet is so unpretentious and so chill that he's making his version of like traditional Creole, like hunting dishes, trapping dishes, not like overly fancified. And he does a garlic bread soup that inspired me. And I was like, ooh, like garlic bread and garlic shrimp, which I saw Heather has this unbelievable Instagram post. Y'all got to check out her garlic shrimp. And I was like, garlic shrimp bisque. And that's essentially what it is. It's just a little bit of an homage to both.
You know what? Heather's kind of stunned. Adam Richman watches her Instagram post. All right, we got Whitney.
My nose is open. I admit it.
Okay, Whitney is on the line for Texas. Good morning, Whitney. How you doing?
Good morning, Sway. Good morning, Heather B. How's everyone doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Say hello to Adam
I'm
Richman.
pretty good.
Good morning, Heather.
So,
Well, that's Whitney.
Oh, I'm sorry. Good morning, Whitney. I thought your name was Heather as well.
no, it's okay. I was just saying good morning to everybody. How are you doing, Adam?
I'm fine, thank you.
So I have a question for you. First, are you single?
I ain't no rings on these fingers.
What's the second question?
I asked because you have a little flavor about you. I was wondering if you date ethnic women or women of color.
Absolutely. I think you're lucky enough in this world to find someone who encourages you to be the best you can be and who you believe in, who believes in you, that I think putting restrictions of age or race or height or any of that silliness, I think is so silly. I think that, like Sam Cooke said, it's a mean old world to live in all by yourself. So as silly as it is to say, yeah, I'm down with all kinds of swirls.
And you listen to Sam Cooke and you cook, you're a catcher. You are a catch.
Yeah, you know what, Whitney? Being that he's a big expert on food, he understands, not only
How to
just
eat.
produce, he understands fruits, and he understands that the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Sway said that. Sway said that.
No, I'm just
For the record.
But bunny meat is accepted with Adam Richman, okay?
Oh, God.
All right, Whitney, you are a citizen.
A Sway in the morning.
Yo, straight up tasty. Make sure you pick up this book, Meals, Memories, and Mouthfuls from My Travels. Adam Richman. They could pick this up in May.
May 12th it comes up. You can pre-order it on Amazon now or on my website.
Okay, Man Finds Food on the Travel Channel, 9 p.m. Eastern, right?
Yeah, and it's the best, in my opinion, it's the single best food and travel show I've done. It's all about hidden restaurants, off-the-menu dishes, and they may be in your hometown. And where Man vs. Food was profiling these places that the locals knew, locals loved, these are places that the most hardcore New Yorker may not know, the most hardcore Angelino may not know. And, I'm sure, people see you, they see Heather, they see your amazing crew, but they may not see all the amazing folks behind the scenes. And you see my crew the whole show. We have GoPros in the car, and you see the whole, everyone that makes the machine go. It's the best show. My favorite.
Yeah, you guys don't get any ideas. All right, Adam Richman, ladies and gentlemen, reach out for him directly on social media.
Oh, at Adam Richman on pretty much everything, and my website is theadamrichman.com.
There it is, man. It's always great to see you, man.
Love you much, my friend.
All right.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.